Hey, what's up, guys? I'm going to show you how to differentiate this using first principles. Okay, so I've got the first principles written down here on the right hand side, and we're going to differentiate a nice simple one, just y equals to x squared. Okay, so dy, dy over dx equals to limit as h approaches to 0. So fx plus h, so we're going to say this, like that, over h. Right, so we're going to substitute x plus h into the x squared, okay, giving us this guy. And then we're just going to subtract the fx, which is just the original function. Okay, so let's expand the top. Looks like we can cancel the x squares, so we can cancel these two. And also let's factorize h out of there. So 2x plus h all over h. Right? And then we can cancel these h's. And now we can substitute h in. Okay, so remember before, the reason why we couldn't sub in h at the very beginning is because we have this on the denominator. Okay, so if you sub h in and you divide by 0, then it gives us an undefined answer, right? So now we can substitute it in since we cancelled it out on the bottom. And we just have 2x plus 0, which is just 2x. Okay? And that's how you differentiate using first principles. Okay, that's the answer. I'm going to show you one more, or maybe a couple more. Let's try this one. So y equals to x plus 1 squared. And dy over dx is equal to limit h approaches 0. So let's actually bring this guy down with us. Okay, so we're going to substitute x plus h into our function, right? So we have x plus h plus 1 minus the original function over h. Okay, now in the previous question, this is very similar to the previous one, right? And we expanded and simplified, right? But in this one, we could also do the same thing, but I'm going to show you a slightly different technique, which I think is a little bit more efficient. We've got, do you remember a squared minus b squared? How to factorize this? This is one of the first things that we learn in factorization, and it's called a difference of two squares. A plus b, a minus b. Right? So over here, we've actually got a difference of two squares as well. Right? So I'm going to just factorize it, okay, instead of expanding everything out, because there's 3 terms in there. So even though I can expand, just siebes. Okay, so let's try this out. Again, I'm just going to label here, that's a, like a squared, and this is b squared. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to have 2 big brackets all over h. So a is just x plus h plus 1 plus b, x plus 1. And next bracket, we have a minus b. Okay, so if we simplify, we have 2x plus h plus 2. and then we have h, which is good because we can now cancel these guys, and we have like this. So finally we can sub our h in. Whoops, we don't need to write that anymore. So 2x plus 2 is our answer, is our derivative. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that for this video, and we'll try to do some harder differentiating in the next one. All right, see you laters.